This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Taurus for the month of September 2017. If you would like a personal or private reading, or you would like the absolutely amazing, incredible soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com or book a reading via the website. I will put the links in the description box below. Taurus, we're going to start with your totem animal and your angel message for September, followed by your relationship reading, a general forecast, and then your soul path evolution. Now, if we have a look at the cards that came up in your animal totem and your angel message, you'll see you got the chameleon and support. Now, the chameleon says conceal ambition with patience until it is time to make your move. I think what's going to happen for you guys in September is in the depth of your heart, or perhaps even more closer to the surface than that, is something that you are wanting to do. And September is not the month that that's going to be happening. It's going to be a little bit further into the future. I think it's going to cause you some frustration that you cannot do what you want or need to do. But understand that you do have support from the higher realms, your guardian angels, whomever, even the people around you. Your guardian angels will be working through the people around you to give you that kind of support to get done what you need to have done. The fact that you're going to come up against resistance in what you want to do in September, or feel like you can't get there, is going to bring you to a point that is very important. We'll see in the rest of your reading what that is about. Now, if we go on to your relationship reading, this is your soulmate, your twin flame, your best friend, your business partner, whatever that one-on-one relationship may be. You'll see you get silence, wild thing, and disguised blessing. You're now starting to see what this is about. That silence card speaks about, at the moment, you're keeping quiet about something that is very important to you. You perhaps have mentioned what it is that you really want to be doing, but just how important it is, you haven't made that clear yet. You're going to be pushed to the point where you are going to state it very clearly, or you're going to take that action. That's what that wild thing card is about. That's about you finally stating what you want, or going after what you need. Because you're pushed to that point, your true self comes to the fore, and you really push for what you want. This ends up being a disguised blessing. So that's where I was talking about coming up against that resistance. The fact that you've kept quiet up to now, or haven't said enough about how important this is, means that you actually come up against that resistance because people don't understand how important this is to you. Then your true self just breaks out, breaks free, and that is the disguised blessing. It's giving you the opportunity. It's pushing you to that point where you have to express what it is that you want and need, and where you actually do what it is that you truly want in your life. People around you need to understand that, one, and two, you need to understand that about yourself as well. You need to understand what it is that you truly want. And it's often when we are shown what we don't want that we realize what it is that we truly want. If we have a look at your general forecast, you'll see you get the Star, the Eight of Earth, and the Chariot. Now, the Star is a long-held wish fulfilled. It's also serendipity, synchronicity. And that Eight of Earth is about working hard, harnessing what you have to direct it to where you want your material gains to be. And the Chariot card is about, I always think about harnessing the mind's will and the heart's will and getting them to align, and then that gives you true momentum. So I think it's a combination of wishing for something, putting the hard work in, and the two of them coming together, and then you find your direction. So you've probably gone off to do something you wish you could do. You then find that it's going to require actually going back to the drawing board and doing the hard work. To align those two may be that you need to go back to the drawing board. If you want forward momentum, you want that you want things to go in the direction that you really know that they will work, you're going to need to align those two things. It cannot just be wishful thinking. But you will have help because you got that support message, angel message. And if you get the Star card as well, then you must know there's going to be some serendipity in there. Taurus, September is a challenging month for you because you have an idea about things that is not the way it's going to be panning out, but it is a disguised blessing. So keep that in mind. Both your relationships and your general life, keep that in mind. Now, if we have a look at the soul path, in other words, what is it that your soul is busy experiencing at the moment that is manifesting in your outer life? You get the 9 of water. And this actually basically outlines your entire reading, both your general and your relationship reading. The light comes on and you see things the way they really are. You've had an idea up to now, you've had a wish, you've had perhaps a little bit of a dream about what it is that you want in your relationships or what your relationship is, but the light comes on and you see things the way they really are. Those 2 eclipses in August would have been very responsible for that. And when that light comes on and you see things the way they really are, there's actually a quiet acceptance of it. It's not a shock to you. You're not hugely disappointed. You look at it and you think, well, yes, it was there all along. I was possibly ignoring it. Because that 7 of Earth says the same thing. It says you were actually doing things with a very single-mindedness, and you weren't paying any attention to a lot of the peripheral that was going on, or a lot of the details that were happening around this particular thing that you were so focused on. And when September comes, that light has been shone on the entire situation, and you see it for what it really is, and you quietly accept it. Quietly accepting also means that probably in October, we'll have to see what October brings in for you, you make the moves to get on with your life after that. A lot wiser, I think. So you'll probably make some really good decisions from there onwards. But we'll see in October what happens, right? I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you would like a personal or private reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading via the website. And also, if you would like that incredible soulmate reading, Taurus, I think a lot of you are probably going to need that this month. You can also get that via the website or the email address. I will put the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, emailing. To those of you that have purchased the Oracle deck, the one I used in the relationship reading, thank you very much. And if you'd like to purchase that Oracle deck, I will put the link in the description box below.